Hi, I'm your friend John Clem on Facebook, and I thought I'd just go over a few things tonight with you. I was born on an Air Force base in 1954. My dad, a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. My mother was who had used to be an International American Red Cross at the time. She had been at Bikini Atoll in 1946, stationed on Kwajalein for Operation Crossroads, and the 509th dropped both bombs, Able and Baker, there on by Bikini Atoll in 1946. They had a lot of press, a lot of government officials, some people from the USSR witnessing that. It wasn't too long after that I guess our secrets to the atomic bomb was given away to Russia. People from, I don't know exactly, Los Alamos or somewhere they were working there. I don't know about the Roswell so much. I'm pretty sure it's true. I watched a video by Chase Brandon, the retired CIA employee, who said he knew it was real. There's been a lot of cover-up by the Air Force on the subject of the Roswell. My mother got to meet several of the officers of the 509th, which were there stationed on Kwajalein 46, and of course 47, July of 47 is when the Roswell crash happened outside of Roswell. But I always thought my mother had some relationship with the ETs or something going on with them. When I was 4 years old, I had my first encounter with the ETs. We were on vacation. My dad was second in command at Ramstein Air Force Base then, and it was in 1958. And when we were abducted, I believe we were coming back from Switzerland, or making our way back towards Germany. It was at night. All I remember was like we encountered a white light just blocking the road, and I just remember waking up seated in a chair watching a ballet, and my mother, who was sitting, or I thought it was my mother, sitting next to me. I mean, these ET, when they're in human form or impersonating human, they have a weird kind of smile or just a look about them that's totally different. How they disguise themselves as humans, I don't know, but it just seems like they're shapeshifters or some kind of illusion going on, or makeup. But anyhow, my mother was saying, bring it out, while the ballet was going on, or bring them out. And over to the right, which we were seated towards the right, facing the stage. And then this, I don't know what you call it, I thought it was an organ at first, but it was totally different. It had lights going around it, and what struck me, this ET, he was like the Greys, only white. That's the ones I've seen. I guess they're part of the Grey family, except they're white. And he was working some levers, and the lights were going around, changing colors, going through the spectrum. And I was upset. And I was looking around, I looked at my dad and my brother. They just seemed to be enjoying the ballet and these people, you know, I know it was an illusion now. I'm pretty sure it was just made up for me because I loved the ballet as a little boy. My mom and dad, especially my mom, while we were traveling in Europe, she wanted to show the ballet in the opera and the museums and the sites. We went to Paris and Italy, Florence, and some of the other places. We stopped a while at the Mediterranean on the boot of Italy. My dad, we were on vacation because he had business. He had business down there in Italy and in Paris and in Brussels, Belgium. He was a part of NATO. He was on NATO staff back then. I don't know what the UFO flyby situation was around Ramstein. He was also for a year base commander of Trier Air Force Base, I guess 1956. But anyway, it was quite an interesting experience getting back to the abduction. I just remember I was brought to the car. I had fallen asleep, it seemed like, and I was waking up in the arms of somebody, and they placed me in the back right seat, and it's like the light was on in the car or whatever, but you know, as soon as the door closed, it got dark in the car, and the car just started up. They appeared to have their heads down when I was placed in the car, like they're in some type of trance, and but we started the car up, and we just took off down the road again, and I wanted to talk to them, wanted to say something to my mom and dad, but I couldn't seem to get the words out, and I just fell asleep. It wasn't talked about ever. I don't know what my dad had done or anything. But, you know, the several years, and my last encounter seeing the UFOs was back in 2006, and I get kind of mental images of the ETs sometimes, like they're still paying attention. One interesting encounter was at Lake Dardanelle in Arkansas, where me and these 80-year-old friends of mine, we went to Lake Dardanelle. They had their wives with them, and I was by myself. I was engaged to be married. My friend Gene, who didn't care for my wife to be, and caused me a little hassle. I knew he cared about me. He handled my finances at the time, made sure I had all the necessities that I needed, food, clothing, shelter, and everything. And I had a boat that he helped me get out of money I had saved up. But anyway, we traveled Lake Dardanelle. But something was telling me to bring my camera. I mean, I've had 2 or 3 instances where I could have had my camera and taken pictures of craft, or I don't know. I've never seen anybody with really good picture of the ETs. But anyway, I was there. We were on this guy Richard, who was my friend Jarvis's cousin, had a 30-foot pontoon boat, fairly old one. Just a basic pontoon boat that we were fishing off of, and we were out there on the lake. First I saw a line of bubbles in the water. It's just out on the lake there. We're out there pretty much in the main part. We were, I think we were over by Sandy Cove, if I remember correctly, and then took a way out there to get to this main body of water, and you'd see the barges and small ships going down the Arkansas River. But anyway, I saw these line of bubbles in the water. I thought, man, what is this? Something submerged.